I think a lot of the skills that students need are really like under the umbrella of civic engagement if like they have had those experiences. So students who are like investing in their community, they are often like talking to people different than them, being able to communicate across lines of difference, like having empathy, like thinking outside of themselves, like all of those things are like really important skills. Being able to like show evidence that like you thought about the world around you and actively engaged in that is extremely important, especially for us. We're a nonprofit that works in low-income communities, and oftentimes our teachers are placed in places that they've never been before. So being able to like go into a community, understand the challenges of that community, listen and actively engage in like what's going on there is really important.
I have been a lover of agriculture since I was in high school. I learned so much about agriculture and food insecurity and farm worker justice, and I knew that I wanted to go to a school where I could really hone in on that love for animals and all those different things that involved agriculture and justice. So I would say some of the things that I've been involved with over the last 4 years would be Black Gospel Ensemble, and so I've stuck with that all 4 years, and I became president my sophomore year, and that was really powerful to be a part of. I also am a part of Evergreen, which is an environmental student organization on campus. BGE it's been such a community-based group. It obviously is based in religion and also just like Black heritage, and so we try to bring in those qualities within students too and make them know that everyone is welcome here. This is a place where you can be yourself.
Yeah, civic engagement is like one of the fundamental things that we look for in our hiring process. Somebody might not have like direct experience in education, but if they are thinking about all of the challenges that intersect poverty, right, and how that impacts education, then they are really one step ahead of like many of their fellow citizens. So it's really, that is like one of the fundamental things that we look for.
I do love to put my time in ways that are for social justice and just like for animals and for people. I work with a nonprofit called Food Empowerment Project where I work part-time with them. I also am the founder and president of a group here called Evergreen. A lot of my time is spent trying to figure out the different intersectionalities between those things and just seeing where I can, just spend my time just helping people and just being of service.
I would tell students to make sure that you are aware of the different opportunities that the university offers to get involved like within your community. So there are various clubs and organizations that do active work within the community. If you're in a sorority or fraternity, make sure you're involved in your philanthropy or whatever it is that's like actively giving back to the community that you live in.
I think this generation is really learning to go against the grain and just do things that we are passionate about. So I'm excited to see how that will just be reflective in my own life after graduation. And I think I'm not afraid to take risk, and I am really just going to do what makes me feel successful in my own right.
And it's really important to like find something you're passionate about and then work to grow your leadership within that specifically.